Hello and welcome to my video for Lab 10, experiments 1, 2, and 3. The reason doing so is because the first two are configuration, basically, a little bit of actual code in the second one, but the first one was just a UART configuration. And then the second one was setting up the timer function. And then, so this one is actually figuring out a distance. So I have here a little cardboard box, and I have my sensor right here. It's wired up correctly. It's actually right now it's running it, but we'll see what that program is. And I just have a little clipboard happening here, and here a ruler. So as you can see, it's approximately 10.5, almost like 10.5 centimeters. So if we go to our computer here, we can actually see that it is actually giving us about 10.5 centimeters. So that is nice. And this is through PuTTY. Let me go ahead and make sure we're running the actual program that we want to run. So I'm not just loading anything. I'm gonna go ahead and load it, and then we're using COM3 baud rate of 38,400. And so, as you can see, 10.4, which is pretty close to what's happening here. So you can see it's about 10 point, almost 10.5, 10.4-ish. So that's actually really good. So now, if I change it up a little bit, if I maybe move it closer, gonna need to be careful there. But if I move it closer, you can see it's at like around 4 centimeters now. More or less 4 centimeters. Let's go over to the computer and let's see. Oh, I need to press reset. Okay, gonna press reset. Okay, and as you can see, more or less 4 centimeters. So it's doing it right. So that's good. One thing though is that if you move it too close, for example, under 2 centimeters, that should be around, I don't know if you can see, but that's like 1 centimeter. You're gonna get pretty inaccurate. Here, let me, like here, basically, it's basically almost touching it. If we go here, we're gonna get some redonkulous values. Obviously, this board is not 2,000 some odd centimeters away from the sensor, so that's definitely wrong. Another way is to move it past 4 meters. I do not have 4 meters of space, so I cannot simulate that, but yeah, we know that that's not going to work. So yeah, so that's how it works basically. And yep, so we had to do, here we learned the configuration for the UART. Well, that was the first lab. And then we went ahead and the setup timer configuration. This one was new. We hadn't learned how to do this one. And then we did the GPIO configuration. We actually got this part from Lab 9. And then we recycled it into our code. And this was to print the last part for actually getting the values and the distance into our PuTTY. Oh, hello, that's my device manager. Yeah, so it works. Yay.